Wanna come and kick it with me? We can sip a little drink, we can light up some green. Go home, you can stay on my sheets.
So hey guys, it's me again, your girl RaiA, and I'm back with another video. And I know I promised that I should be posting a video every week. Something came up again, so I'm really sorry, but of course I will not leave you guys behind because there's this new event again which happened already last year, and I did a video about this last year, but I guess I should be giving you guys some tips and tricks on actually how to earn gold on this event, right? So again, for this week I will be showing you guys a walkthrough and more information, guides, tips, tricks, everything you need to know regarding the Great Arlorian Harvest event 2017. But of course, if you guys have anything to add, if I missed out on anything, you guys can just leave all the things you want to say on the comment box down below so that I can address your issues and I can answer them for you. Right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, of course, fall actually came. And again, it's the harvest event. So these are the things, by the way, that you need to do. First of all, before, by the way, I started, I just remembered, I'm gonna do the big shout outs. So first of all, big shout out, by the way, to my guild, Pinoy Rules. So if you guys are Filipino players, and so if you're looking for a guild, you can join us. It's all Filipinos. Pretty much, it's fun. Big shout out to Detox, Skies, Pugna, Tanks, Aztec Chase, Asawa ni Mommy, and of course your wifey, Asawa ni Daddy. The officers, R grade, Senor, Kuya Sen, Poisky, hi R grade, okay. Oh yeah, I did promise, by the way, Jasabog, belated happy birthday. I did promise to shout you out on the last video, but I failed to post that one. I might, I don't know, maybe later. I might do the voiceover later. Anyways, so pretty much what you guys simply need to do is just farm all over Arlor except creeps, mines, tombs, and those pretty much the tombs, because there is no crops there. And the things, by the way, that you can harvest are the following. For warrior, it's the apple and the pear. I'm totally not gonna sing the pineapple song. For rogues, it's the corn and the wheat. And for mages, it's the pumpkin and the squash. So as you can see, while we are running the, while we are running Arlor, you can see the things that we are actually picking up. Now, if you are lower level, like let's just say around 43 to maybe 60, 50, something, I would suggest Tinderin. Just jump back and forth to the first map and the last map. That's what we do because there's a lot of crops there. But if you're like around 61 to 66, like most of us, I would suggest Graveyard because there are so much crops in there, and I will be showing that to you guys. Literally, we did like maybe 6 runs or so, and I think we ended up, no, I think more than 6 runs, but we ended up getting like almost like 50 of those crops. All I can say, it's OP. Now, my suggestion, pretty much, I have 2 suggestions because technically not all of us are capable of hoarding, and not all of us pretty much are capable of keeping so many stuff in their inventory. So if you're lower level and you actually need the gold, I would suggest farm and sell automatically and just save up your gold as much as possible. 2, for players like that has gold and just technically thinking about hoarding some stuff, I would suggest that you guys craft the harvest horn and then sell it afterwards. Like maybe just wait for a couple of months or so, which is hoarding, by the way. That's one of the things that I am planning to do. But another thing that you can do, if ever, is to craft and open. Because like me, I try to craft and open because this is a perfect opportunity for me to earn a lot of ink, since I usually run mausoleum. And I die a lot because I'm paper. So having many anks would be perfect. I don't really need respect scrolls, but it's important as well, I guess, because I change skills a lot. Depends on the mobs and depends on the map that I'm in. But this is really like a perfect opportunity for you to earn as much gold as you can. It's a simple event. All you need to do is just farm and share. And if you're feeling OP like me, you can just simply open all 3 characters. I have like I as you can see in the first part, I have multiple characters, right? So if I'm actually missing a specific ingredient or missing crop, I can just go ahead and farm. I live alone. I'm a loner. Just joking. Well, it's also fun that you can share with your guildmates, but as you can see, we usually run in threes. We run with 1 mage, 1 rogue, and 1 warrior, so that no crops is left behind. Anyway, big shout out to Poisky and Detox, and earlier big shout out to Zyrus, which is our master, and also Detox. And so as you can see, the map itself is very abundant with those crops, so just keep on farming. This is an event for grinders, as we call them, or PvE farmers. Big shout out to Spryness, hi, and Arcane Superior. Now, if you didn't really notice how the crops look like, let me go ahead and show you a picture of it. Give me 1 second. There you go. So these are the things that you can actually farm. Now these are the things that you can loot in Harvest Horn. This is our heroic Ramington, and then the other one is heroic Gordy. By the way, if you look closely, the only thing that's different between them two is the arcane ability as well as the passive, but both of their happiness bonus is just the same, to be honest, which is weird. Now, if you're thinking about spending some plats to get more crops, you can go ahead and purchase from Farmer Johnston the 2 times harvest crops, and it's a secret sauce. It's once you click on that, it automatically goes to your to your elixirs. The people that are confused, it says here Cornucopia drops both heroic Gordy and heroic Ramington. And when you click on Harvest Horn, it's not there, right? So I asked the developers, the Cornucopia or the Harvest Horn? Sorry, I got confused. And then he said, Harvest Horn is the Cornucopia. And another one answered, which is LowJack. I just want to clarify, G, is it the Cornucopia that drops the heroic or the Harvest Horn? Harvest Horn. They actually, they're the same thing. So pretty much, for the people that doesn't know, these crops, by the way, are also considered as elixirs. You can actually get like additional things from it, which is very helpful. Like for example, for the apples, you can actually get or you can gain health regen, health or strength buff for the pleasant pear, which is the rare. It's additional one. It's the same, but it's a larger boost to the same stats. For rogues, which is the harvest wheat and crunchy corn, the wheat you can get movement speed, dodge, or dex buff for a short period of time. For corn, I'm guessing that it's a longer time frame pretty much for the boost. For sorcerers, you can, if you consume the pumpkin or the squash, you can get mana regen, mana int buff for a short period of time. So none of this will actually go to waste because, elixirs. So you can still open them. So what's inside the Harvest Horn? There's no mythic or legendary because everything is just there. You can earn 5,000 gold, 1/5 respect scrolls, anks, loaf of bread, harvest cherry pie, harvest green jello, the furniture stuff. cornucopia and the scarecrow banner and also the scarecrow head. You can also loot the heroic stuff inside this. It didn't really show, but this is where you can actually hoard, or this is where you can actually loot those heroic pets. I will clarify with them why not. And this is, by the way, Farmer Johnston, if ever that you're thinking about spending or wasting those plats or using those plats. I can click on him, but I end up clicking on the wrong icon, so let me just go ahead and do it again. There we go. So you can buy the Johnston secret sauce, which doubles the amount of your crops when you loot them. If you're not lucky about getting the scarecrow, the banner, you can just buy it. Just buy it for 100 plats. If you wanted to get the hat without the face, you can buy the Arlorian scarecrow hat, as you can see here. So it doesn't have the scarecrow face, but it does have the hat. It's for 100 plats. If you're thinking about owning a heroic Gordy, you can spend 1,750 plats. However, this is not an egg, so this is not something that you can hoard. And if you wanted to get a cornucopia, you can just simply purchase the bound cornucopia for 100 plats. But if I were you, I'd just buy the one in auction. At least you can trade them afterwards, right? Now, here's the thing. You need 4 harvest horns. So you need 3 apple, 1 pear, 3 whistling wheat, 1 corn, 3 festive pumpkin, and 1 squash. So if you have all of the materials, if you trade them in and stuff, then you can craft them into a harvest horn. So pretty much there you guys have it. Thank you so much, by the way, for watching. And if you guys have any questions, suggestions, violent reaction, whatever, you can just simply post them in the comment box down below. I miss you guys so much. Thank you so much, by the way, for your continuous support. And I'm sorry if I haven't really been active lately. I've been busy with something. But thank you so much. See you again in my next video. XOXO, RaiA.
Spread it across the country. And we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night.